Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And I was just adjusting my microphone there, and I'm up today with a GLOBELAND haul. Now GLOBELAND also have an AliExpress store, and if you prefer shopping on there, I'll also link that below. Right, so what did I choose? I chose these. Turn it that way around. In fact, if I lift my camera up just a little bit, it might fit in. Ooh, there you go. Yes, indeed, it fits. It's a very large set of stamps, and just look at all of those gorgeous, gorgeous quotes that you get there. There's just something for everybody. There's even birthday, so you've got your happy and you've got your birthday. Just love that. Is the word R there? I don't know. Let's flip it over. No. So you'd have to put amazing you or something like that. I don't think you's there. If it is, there it is. But there is no R, is there? No. No. But they're just great little labels, and there are 40 of them. Yeah. How's that? So I'm going to have fun making those, and this entire sheet, if I get my ruler, because I'm being a bit slow today, because this is how they like to measure stuff on the carrier. So that is 8 1/4, and then I will measure a label by, oh, I'm all fingers and thumbs today, by 5 7/8. Now, if I choose the biggest one, which I think is Thinking of You, we are at 2 inches, just to give you a rough idea, by 9/16 of an inch. Yeah, try and get your head around that one. So that is a great set of stamps. I'm really looking forward to using those. My next set of stamps is a film strip, and I do love things like this because they're just fabulous for stamping onto acetate, and then you can just stick your image behind. All you have to do is like measure the inside frame. Well, I'm going to be making these tomorrow, so you'll be able to see. But I love anything like this. You don't have to do it vintage. You can do it in bright, happy colours if you choose to, or even pastel colours. And the biggest part in here is this one. So I'm going to measure that. And that is 4 inches. Let's get it to there, by 3/4 of an inch. And then I'm pretty sure this one is the biggest frame. So we are, if I go to the colour section of that, it's a fraction over 1 3/4 and 1 3/4. Just really lovely. Absolutely love that. And then I have another set of stamps, and this one is little Polaroid frames. Let's see how close we can get and get rid of that. Oh, I might have to take it out of the packaging actually. It's a bit bright here today, and I'm not going to complain about that. So if I take that out, I'm hoping that the glare is less. Or maybe not, because it won't stick to that sheet. It sticks to that sheet, so I'll just put my hands around them. So you've got Polaroids with script. I'm going to zoom in and zoom out. See what gives me the best. I think moving my hand out of the way helps, doesn't it? There we go. So you've got the word smile and a hashtag. You've got that little camera. I absolutely love that. Love little things like that. You've got a little bike. You've got the word love. You've got this week. And that is just gorgeous. That lovely little paper plane. That one's got roses around it. And then you've got like a postal frame. Another film frame. The word hello. And then you've got that great dotty stitch tag. And then we've got 2 labels here, World Travels and For the Record. And then we've got a little My Story label. So this is just really sweet. And the size of the frames, I believe, are all the same size. but there's a little bit of design in them. I'm going to say 1.5 inches and 1.5 inches. Just really cute. Absolutely love those. Right, so that is that set of stamps. And then I was sent a planner set. And so what I did was I started to cut elements out. But first of all, let's do the page. So this is the planner page. Now, whether it's standard for planner, I don't know. But this is the kind of thing that I would put book rings into. So from cut line to the cut line is 6 and, let's have a look, just under 6 3/4 inches. And then the width of that, let's have a look, I'm doing the cut line again, is 4 1/8 of an inch. Please forgive my throat. So that is the size of the planner page. And as I said, if that is not a standard planner, then, you know, you can always use ribbons to hold it together, or you can just use book rings, and you have got a score line there. So if you are wanting to sew it, your pages are still going to flip open for you. Now, this also comes with photo frames, and I haven't popped these bits out yet. And that's what I was busy doing. So to remove stuff like this, you can see this has got a nice thick tab on it, and I hope I'm not going to ping my camera, but just go in with your snips and pull. That's all you have to do. And then all you have to do then is bend back, and you've got your little Polaroid frame, and that one says time. I've got my little compass marker here, and I've got my little piece of metal. Can you see that? Let's get that. And I collect all those, and I put them in a little pile on my desk, and then I put them in the bin. If you've got a little piece of magnet sheet, it's a great place to collect them when you're snipping stuff out so that you don't lose them. And then of course you've got this one, which has got bigger tabs, and that's also your is that your compass pointer, direction pointer or something? So that one says hello. And I don't mind popping these out actually, because as I said, I'm going to be using from this stuff tomorrow. So just as easy as that. Right, what else did we get? We got this other little frame or panel that can go onto your page. You get so much stuff with this. So that can fit on there if you want to. You can also turn it into a pocket, so you can do all your stamping or whatever onto there. You've got another one of similar size, but it's got a little serrated edge, so that can also be a tag. And then you've got this set here of other sizes. Now with things like this, I just hold and push, and that clears that out. And then we've got these, so for those of you who don't know how to do this, just hold and turn, and all of that waste comes away. So I'll just do that one as well. And then you've got the camera in the middle, which is great. Now for this, once again, I would just hold and turn. Now we've got a piece of waste attached to the camera, so I'm just going to grab that and twist that off and pop it on my desk. So we've got that really sweet little camera. And then with these, you can see I've got a waste piece in there. Now what I do, this is your cut edge. I always pull my tabs away from the cut edge, because if you pull towards and you make a mistake, you can end up cutting your cardstock out, and it looks like you've got a little ding in your paper. I mean, it's something that I used to do myself, and then I realised if I just did this and pulled away, it just made a better finish. And here's one that would affect your cardstock again. So just go in with your snips. There you go. Now that piece did fly off, so I'm going to have to vacuum the floor. Now there are two other little frames as well. Photo and happy for that one. You can see you've got all your little pierced holes there to pop everything out. Aren't they great? Let's do a measurement. I'm not sure if those stamps would actually fit these. That's 1 5/8. Let's get one of these. I'm going to go over it. So yeah, you could absolutely use one of these stamps on here and then just lose a little bit over the edge, if you know what I mean. So these would fit. And then next up, you get another little tag in this set, and you get oh, what's that called, fishtail banner tag, and you get a circular tag. So you can then, if you want to, take that piece and you can make a compass, or if you've got a compass stamp, you can stamp it on there, pop that into the middle. I mean, there's just so much that you can do with it. I love it. And then on this one, you've got another little Polaroid. You've got a little suitcase. You've got page tabs. You've got arrows. And then that big tag there. So I think we're up to 5 Polaroids so far. And then, oh, you know, it's worth it just for this for me. You've got this paper clip. Isn't it gorgeous? You might be thinking I'm a little bit insane here, but it's just a perfect size for attaching anything you want to and turning that into a paper clip. Even this postage stamp die that comes with the set, you can have that on the back, and you can have a postage stamp just hooked onto the top of a page. And then we've got another little pointing arrow. You can use a brad so that you can spin it. Just absolutely awesome. Just love it. And I haven't finished. No, I haven't. We've got hole makers. So if you want to use different sheets of paper, see those holes line up? So that you can use those with these if you wanted to. And then you've got a smaller flap that you can lift up with whatever on it. Or you can just use your own cardstock on there. You've got page reinforcers, you've got circles, you've got flowers, and you've got those tabs. And of course, these are the things that pop onto there to make sure that your holes are strengthened for moving on your binder rings. Just wonderful. And if that wasn't enough, you get 4 page edges. There you go. Now this one, you can actually do a, or what's it called, binder spine. You know, the spiral binder that you get. I don't know what those are called. It's like a coil. You know what I mean? That notebooks and stuff are held together with. So if you've got a sheet of your own cardstock and you just put that there, you can run one of those binding coils through it. So that's really cute. Or you can just cut a pattern on the edge of your page, which is what these are for, so that you can cut out a planner page. Ooh, I got my little arrow hooked on. And then you can just lay that on or in it as you send it through, and you'd have a load of punched hearts down the edge of your page, or the little stars, or that lovely chevron pattern. Or if you're being adventurous, just run all 3 through. I mean, 3 through. Try saying that without coffee. Goodness me. Yeah. So that is what I've got for you today. And it's also what I'm going to be making the day after. So I thank you so much for joining me. Have an absolutely awesome day. And as usual, all links below. Bye.